Today we're walking through the download, licensing, and configuration of NCover Desktop. You can see that we've already started the download here, and it'll only take a few moments. Once we have finished the download, the next step is to enter your license key. You should have already received a license key from a trial if you've started a trial, or if you've already purchased NCover, then you can retrieve your license key from the email you were sent there and enter it here. So we've started NCover Desktop after the download within the browser, which brings up the licensing screen. This is where you enter your license key code, as well as the email address to finish the activation process. Once you've entered both, then you can hit the Activate Code button. It'll sync up with our servers and you'll be ready to go. This will bring up your screen, giving you an option to either go to documentation to read up on how to start a project, or you can click the dive in option and jump right into getting started. That's the option we've chosen here. And so we're entering the name of the project we're going to be running today, and then we've chosen the auto detection option, which allows you to immediately start profiling everything that's occurring on this machine. At this point, you can start the application you want to profile. In this case, we've started sample WPF test application. You can see that NCover has immediately recognized that this application has started, and you can start walking through each section of code and deciding which sections you want included or excluded. And you can choose by either checking or unchecking each box within the auto detection screen. Once you have configured the project that you want, you can hit Stop Detection, and then you can see that the project is already pre-configured for you. Everything's done, including your inclusion and exclusion rules. You can then click over to your Thresholds tab, and you can modify your thresholds according to the specific goals that you have for your project. You don't have to do this. This is just an option you have. These do have default numbers, but you do have that ability here. Once you have that completed, you can go ahead and save your project, and at this point, your project is ready to go. We've now restarted sample WPF app, and you can see that NCover is immediately recognizing that, and it indicates so by the green light blinking next to the sample WPF app project. We can now start walking through our manual test and executing the code, after which we've completed the test. We can close the application, at which point NCover will stop profiling, again indicated by the blinking light stopping, the green blinking light next to your project name, and will present the results or the metrics from your test within the browser window.